How do you make your cartoons look rounder and more 3D-like? Round and squidgy lines. Check this out. Look at these shapes here. Now, if I just draw a line along the inside of the left-hand edge of this ball, look at that. Immediately, it makes it look rounder. And it works for any shape. Try this lettering. Again, if I draw a line along the inside of the left-hand edges, suddenly it looks rounder and more squidgy-like. And it doesn't just have to be your left-hand edge. It could be the right-hand edge. Look at that. And then it goes, and it's more 3D-like. And you could try it in your cartoons. Even when you're drawing faces, if you draw a round and squidgy line along the inside of the left-hand edges on your cartoons, it looks rounder and thicker. And even this thin stick, watch this, I can make that look even thicker. A round and squidgy line along the inside of the left-hand edge. And it doesn't have to be the left-hand edge, it can be the right-hand edge. Look at this teapot. Watch suddenly how it looks a lot fatter with a round and squidgy line. This time I'm doing it along the right-hand edges. And there it is. And it's just a case of looking for the left hand or the right hand edge of your cartoon and just drawing a round and squidgy line on the inside. So, OK, let's make this comic strip rounder and more squidgy. There's Billy and his balloons. So I'm just going to make his balloons look fatter. And in fact, let's make Billy look a bit more rounded. Just looking for the left hand edge there and drawing a round and squidgy line in. And there he is. He looks a lot more 3D-like now. Now, Billy is walking along the road one day and he spots a poster that says Mr. Muscle Competition, big prize. Now, hold on, I'm going to do a round and squidgy lines this time on the right-hand edge, and again, make him look rounder and more 3D. So, OK, I think I'll go in for that competition, says Billy. So he goes home and tests out his muscles. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter how many round and squidgy lines we put in here, his muscles aren't very big at all. In fact, a worm has got bigger muscles than him. Look at that. And see what's happened here? Put round and squidgy lines in on the worm and it looks more tube-like. So, there's only one thing to do. Billy goes off, he gets into his car and he goes to the local gymnasium. And look, if I put round and squidgy lines in on things that are normally quite flat, it even starts to make them look rounder and more fatter. Then, at the gym, Billy starts to lift some weights. Unfortunately, he doesn't lift them very far because he's not very strong. And again, just putting round and squidgy lines in. I'll put them on his weights there, make them look a bit fatter. So he practices and practices. And then on the day of the competition, he turns up with big, rippling muscles. Look at this. Again, I'm just putting round and squidgy lines down the left-hand side. Now watch this. If I put them down the right-hand edges as well, just inside the right-hand edges, the muscles look even bigger. So I'm just doing round and squidgy lines just inside all of the edges, big rippling muscles. Now, unfortunately, the judges ask him to take his tracksuit off. And yep, you've guessed it, he just stuffed some balloons down his tracksuit. So here we are, round and squidgy lines, making the balloons look nice and fat. But unfortunately, he's still very skinny. But I can even make his legs look slightly fatter with the round and squidgy lines. And the judges were completely gobsmacked. So, Billy didn't win the competition, but he did learn how to draw round and squidgy lines. Try it yourself. Make your cartoons look more rounded and 3D-like.
Oh, that's very useful. Draw a line down the inside edge and it makes it look more rounded. I wonder what would happen if you added more lines. Perhaps it would make it look even more rounded. Or perhaps not.